You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White sports fans, we've got another Monday morning after a NASCAR Playoff Cup race, Texas Motor Speedway, and my goodness, everything was set up. It was set up perfectly. I mean, it could have not all fallen into place any better for one Bubba Wallace for a win at this NASCAR Cup race yesterday. My goodness, he's taken the pole. I swear to God, 20 articles about the brave, stunning, and courageous Bubba Wallace and him taking the pole on Saturday, which of course led Bubba into running his mouth and slamming NASCAR fans again. And this guy continuously wonders why in the hell he gets all the hate he gets. Well, you know, NASCAR's affirmative action hire, their diversity hire, continues to do things like slam fans after his brave, stunning, and courageous media tour a couple of years ago. He continues to be just the most unlikable driver in all of NASCAR. This is what happened prior to yesterday, and don't worry, we're getting to that heavyweight champion of meltdowns, the biggest choke job maybe in the history of NASCAR yesterday from Bubba Wallace, because, yeah, he was in position to win a race. Like the clouds opening up, and no, he successfully snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, and frankly, it was glorious. This was Bubba Wallace right here, Saturday. Bubba Wallace enters the Autotrader Echo Park Auto 400 at Texas Motor Speedway in the final spot of the NASCAR playoffs in the round of 12, and on the pole for the race, Wallace has been outperforming, even Fox News outperforming the entire year. Well, I guess when you're doing nothing, anything seems pretty awesome, I guess. On to the first playoff appearance of his career, and secured a spot in this round of the playoffs with a 14th finish at Bristol. He faces an uphill climb to get to the round of 8, but wasn't about to let the non-believers bring him down. Quote, "We keep out kicking the goalpost and they keep moving it." It's something, this is something that the guys that rightfully take a lot of heat always love to pull out. Oh, they keep moving the goalpost on me every time I check a box. No, I mean, look, dude, the goalposts are the same. But any criticism you decide to take one way or another, or twist it up, or slam fans, or call it racist, or something, it's everybody else's fault but Bubba's. Oh, but maybe not after yesterday, because Bubba owned a nightmare. Quote, "That's fine, we'll make it work. You can't help DARFs." Now, in case you don't know what a DARF is, it's an acronym for dumbass race fan. The very people that are paying to get into Texas Motor Speedway, Bubba Wallace just called dumbass race fans prior to yesterday's race. So some could say that maybe this was a little karma. By the way, Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace was racing again yesterday, and it went badly for Kyle Larson, who honestly, stage 2 just flew by and dominated. Just flew by and dominated. But there it was right there. Kyle Larson spun out, and that was all she wrote. Yeah. So what happened was Bubba Wallace ended up getting his ass beat yesterday. He was in perfect position to win a race, and he got passed by William Byron, who won the race, by the way, Ross Chastain, who came in second, And Bubba blew it. He blew it coming out of a restart, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare for Bubba Wallace. Larson left Texas with a 31st place result, but remains above the round of 8 elimination line. The inside appeared to have an advantage on restarts throughout the day, but Wallace made his 23XI Racing Toyota stick on the outside with the restart that even bewildered him. I was like, oh, damn, it actually stuck on top, and I'm thinking, oh, it's stuck on the bottom. So I'm thinking it was going to be a dogfight all the way to the end. But we both sit it down there. Turn 1 is a little better opportunity for a slide job, and I wasn't lifting, so he lifted. I was listening to his throttle application and brake application matching downshifts. Next thing you know, we were almost wrecked, so just fighting hard for a win. If you ask Wallace, that was the only restart of the day, he would pat himself on the back. Yeah, it turned into a nightmare for Bubba Wallace. It did. It did. And he come out and he admitted, we've talked about Bubba Wallace in the past. We've talked about the things that Bubba Wallace has said and done. He had an opportunity to win this race yesterday afternoon, and he choked it away, folks. He choked it away. Let's listen to this right here.
Laps today, 111.
Third time I fooled myself starting on top. These guys gave me the right information. 14's tight, and he sent it off in there. Wasn't going to stick, but that's what he's got to do. We're racing for a win, and just hate it. I should have just kept my line into 3 and forced William to get tight, but you're so vulnerable in these cars, right? But just upset myself. Really needed a win there, and it's a good showing. I don't know where that puts us. Don't really care, but you know, I know what I did, and I choked. Best restart. Go ahead. You're good.
I know what I did, and I choked. Does anybody want to see him getting passed one more time? I think I do. There we go. There we go. You got passed, and it was a wrap right there, NASCAR fans, for Bubba Wallace in his day on the track. NASCAR, you came this close. NASCAR President Steve Fell, you came this close to your historic moment of Bubba Wallace getting a victory at a playoff race. And it was blown. Bubba Wallace, once again, the guy that keeps saying that, questioning his mental toughness. But if anybody else questions it, oh my God, it's their fault, not his fault. Kyle Petty, I mean, he can't criticize Bubba Wallace at all without being a racist and a no-good sumbitch. We know how this works. They'll be calling me a no-good sumbitch after this video. We know how this works. Oh, racist cracker from Texas. No, man, you choked out again. You choked out. One day, oh, karma's a bitch. One day after calling race fans dumbass race fans, the very guys that help pay your salary and fund these damn races and all these expensive-ass cars for you to race in. By the way, all of his defenders, oh, it's another terrible car. At what point is it the racer's fault? Question mark? Just wondering. Tell me what you think. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.